Humphries, and welcome to Pointless. Let's meet tonight's contestants. Welcome back, couple number one.
Hi, I'm Darren. This is my daughter, Caitlin.
Welcome for the first time, couple number two.
Hello, I'm Eric, and this is my lovely wife, Christy.
And welcome, couple number three.
Hi, I'm Gabrielle. This is my sister, Claudia.
Thank you, and welcome to Pointless. Before we play, I need to introduce the man in the know when it comes to pointless facts and figures. I asked to see his TARDIS, but he claims he's not that kind of doctor. It's Dr. Andrew Rochford.
Hello! Hello! How you going, guys? I'll show you my TARDIS later.
All right.
I've got it parked out the back. We've got a great show ahead of us tonight. I feel like there's a bit of an international flavour. There's a few accents up there. And I mean, Darren's got the best accent of the lot.
Of course, mate.
Very best of luck to everyone playing in the studio, and good luck to everyone playing at home.
Any pointless answer will add $500 to tonight's jackpot, which starts at $2,000. Let's get into the game. And remember, at the end of the round, the highest scoring couple will be eliminated. Sorry. And our first question is about famous Richards. All right, so can you decide in your couples who's going to go first? And can they please step up to the podium? Over to you, Doc.
We're about to show you a list of clues to facts about famous people who all have the first name Richard. We would just like you to identify them and tell us their full name. Good luck. Good luck to everyone playing at home.
Thank you, Doc. And here are your first 5 clues. Actor who married Elizabeth Taylor twice. Comedian who co-starred in several films with Gene Wilder. The birth name of Beatle Ringo Starr. US President from 1969 to 1974. And the elected leader of the Australian Greens Party in 2015. All right, welcome back, Caitlin.
Thanks.
Can you identify one of these Richards for us, please?
Not too sure on any of them, but I think US President Richard Nixon.
All right, let's see if Richard Nixon is correct, and if so, how many of our 100 people said Richard Nixon? Richard Nixon is correct. How many points are we going to get for Richard Nixon? 32. Thank you, Caitlin. Well done.
Great start there, Caitlin, to figure out which Richard you knew. The 37th President of the United States was born in 1913. He did some other stuff. I mean, we've all heard it before.
Oh, thank you, Doc. Worth every cent. All right, now, Christy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Do you want to identify one of these Richards, please?
I will take a stab at Richard Van Dyke, for a comedian who starred in several films with Gene Wilder.
All right, let's see if Richard Van Dyke is the correct answer, and if so, how many of our 100 people said Richard Van Dyke? No, I'm afraid not. Sorry, Christy. 100 points for you there. Gabby, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right, do you want to talk us through the rest of the board, then give us your best answer?
I would absolutely love to, but I cannot.
Honesty is good enough, so what have you got?
I'm going to have to go with the top one and take a stab, honestly. Richard Thompson. I have no idea.
OK, actor who married Elizabeth Taylor twice. Let's see if Richard Thompson is correct, and if so, how many people said Richard Thompson? No! Another 100 points. What's going on? Sort us out, please, Andrew.
It is a tough board to start with. Let's run through the Richards that remain on the board. The first one there, he married Elizabeth Taylor twice. His name was Richard Burton. The second Richard was Richard Pryor, who appeared in all those films with Gene Wilder. Well done if you said that. That was 10 points. Ringo Starr's birth name was Richard Starkey. Well done if you said that. That would have scored you 21 points. And elected leader of the Australian Greens Party is Richard Di Natale. Very well done if you said that at home. Scored you 9 points. The best score on the board. Hopefully the next round of Richards is more friendly to us all.
Indeed. Well, halfway through round one. It's still anyone's game. So, as we come back up the line, we are still looking for famous Richards. So can the second players now take their place at the podium. And here are your next 5 clues. Actor who plays Cleaver Green in TV series Rake. Businessman whose autobiography is titled Losing My Virginity. German composer of Ride of the Valkyries, lead actor in the film Pretty Woman, and actor who played the role of TV's MacGyver. So, we're over to Claudia. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
How are these Richards working out for you?
So I'm going to go with the fourth one down, the lead actor in the film Pretty Woman, and go with Richard Gere.
Let's see if Richard Gere is correct, and if so, how many of our 100 people said Richard Gere? Yeah, Richard Gere is right. Fantastic. How many points are we getting for Richard Gere? 43. Well done, Claudia.
Good answer there, Claudia. Yeah, Richard Gere appeared in 2 films with Julia Roberts, Pretty Woman as well as Runaway Bride.
Yeah, that's right. Appeared in 1 good film with Julia Roberts. So, Eric, welcome to the show. Now, you need to score 42 points or fewer to go through to the next round here. So can you give us a Richard, please?
It's just not coming to me. I'm gonna have to take a stab at something, and I'm gonna go with the third one, the German composer, and say Richard Handel.
Richard Handel? All right, let's see if Richard Handel is the correct answer. If so, how many people said Richard Handel? No, I'm afraid not. Sorry, Eric. Okay, Darren. Welcome back, Darren.
Oh, thanks.
All right, Darren, I'd love you to talk us through the rest of the board and then give us your lowest scoring answer, please.
There's only one I know, and that's the second one down. That's Richard Branson.
Businessman whose autobiography is titled Losing My Virginity. You're going with Richard Branson.
Richard Branson. The others I wouldn't have a clue.
OK. All right, well, let's see if Richard Branson is correct, and if so, how many people said Richard Branson? Yes, it is correct. Oh, thank God. All right, now, could we possibly get a pointless answer with Richard Branson, please? Oh, well done, Darren. Great result.
Yes, moving through the remaining Richards, let's go from the top down. The actor who plays Cleaver Green is Richard Roxburgh. Well done if you said that at home. Wonderful character. That scored you 8 points. The German composer Ride of the Valkyries is Richard Wagner. Scored you 10 points. And the last Richard on the board was Richard Dean Anderson, and he had dreams of becoming a hockey player before he became MacGyver, but unfortunately broke both his arms playing hockey.
Oh, so unfortunate he had to settle for being a millionaire. All right, so at the end of the round, the losing couple with a high score of 200 points are Christy and Eric. I'm afraid it just wasn't your night. But the good news is that we will be seeing you next time when you get one more chance to play. And join us after the break when we play Head to Head. Welcome back to Pointless, where Darren and Caitlin and Gabby and Claudia have made it through to the head-to-head. Now, in this round, the first couple to win 2 points goes through to our final round. So let's play head-to-head. Good luck to both our couples. Here is your first question, and it's about animals beginning with the letter L. Andrew.
We're about to show you 5 pictures of animals whose common names all start with the letter L. We would just like you to identify those animals. Good luck.
Thank you, Doc. Let's take a look at our 5 animals. A. B. C. D. And E. OK, so starting with Darren and Caitlin, can you identify one of these animals beginning with L?
I know P.
C. And I did D.
D. I'm pretty sure I know E as well.
Okay, do E if you know it.
D. What do you reckon do? Line it?
Yeah.
All right, yep. We'll lock in D, lyrebird.
D. Lyrebird. All right, going over to Gabby and Claudia. Can you talk us through the rest of the board, then give us your best answer?
We know A and B, so we're still struggling with C, D, and E. So B is...
We think B is a llama, but we're going to go with A lemur.
A. Lemur. All right, starting with Darren and Caitlin. They said that D is a lyrebird. So let's see if lyrebird is right, and if so, how many people said lyrebird? Lyrebird is right. How many people out of 100 knew that? 55, OK. Gabby and Claudia, there is a bit of wiggle room here for you to take the point. So let's see how many people said Lima. Lima is right. Can we get below that red line? Yes, they've done it. How much further? Well done. Congratulations, Gabby and Claudia. You've won the point.
Running through the board, B is indeed a llama. If you said that at home, you would have scored 76 points, and they are part of the camel family. Grow up to 6 feet tall. C is indeed a lobster. That would have scored you 71 points, and they are dominant in their claws, just like humans. So you could be right clawed or left clawed. E is... Darren, did you...
Is it a lemming?
Yes, Darren.
She the guy for it.
Yeah.
Well, it's scored you 17 points. The best answer on the board. In the wild, they live about 1 year, in captivity up to 3 years.
About the same as a Prime Minister. So, Gabby and Claudia take the lead in our head-to-head round with 1 point. Can Darren and Caitlin even the score? We'll find out after the break. Welcome back to Pointless, and Gabby and Claudia have scored the first point in head-to-head. Darren and Caitlin need to take out the next one to stay in the competition. Well, our next question is about David Bowie. Andrew.
We're about to show you a series of clues that lead to facts about David Bowie. We would just like you to give us the answers. But a little hint, there is a pointless answer on the board, so very best of luck to everyone that's playing.
Thank you, Doc, and here are your 5 clues. Final studio album released in his lifetime. His surname at birth. Band with whom he collaborated on Under Pressure. Single that begins Ground Control to Major Tom. And the alter ego named in the 1972 album title. OK, so we're starting with Gabby and Claudia here. Can you give us an answer about David Bowie?
I know the song, but I don't know the name of it. I honestly, I hate that I have to make another one of it. All right, so I hate that I have to do this again. Just throw something out there. So I'm gonna say that his surname at birth was Boland.
OK.
I got nothing.
Sure. All right. Over to you, Darren and Caitlin. Do you want to talk us through the board, then give us your best answer?
I'm not a huge Bowie fan, but I'm just going to go with the one I'm pretty certain. I think it's Queen, that is the band with whom he collaborated with Under Pressure.
OK, going for Queen there. All right, starting with Gabby and Claudia, they said his surname at birth was Boland. Let's see if Boland is right, and if so, how many people said Boland? No, not right, which means Darren and Caitlin just need a correct answer here to pick up the point and tie the game. They said the band with whom David Bowie collaborated on Under Pressure was Queen. So let's see if that's right. And if so, how many people said Queen? It's right. Could we possibly get a pointless answer as well to add $500 to our jackpot? We are getting down there. That doesn't matter. Well done, Darren and Caitlin. You've won the point and tied the game.
Running through the board, of all the surnames that you could have guessed, you went with Boland, but his surname was, in fact, Jones. So that was one of those ones he probably could have pulled out of the air. That would have scored you 8 points. Moving down to the 4th there, Ground Control to Major Tom is...
Space Oddity.
Of course it's Space Oddity. 15 if you said that at home. And the bottom there, his alter ego was Ziggy Stardust. But there was a pointless answer on the board. His final studio album released in his lifetime was Black Star. 25th and final. Very well done if you said that at home. That was a pointless answer.
Thank you, Doc. So, after 2 questions, our couples are even on 1 point each, which means we need to go to a decider question to see who makes it into the final. And our 3rd question is about yoga poses. Oh, OK. Andrew.
We're about to show you a series of yoga poses according to the Australian Yoga Journal. However, we have removed the vowels. We just need you to fill in those gaps and tell us the name of the yoga pose. Good luck, and good luck to everyone playing at home.
Thank you, Doc. Let's look at your poses. H, PPY, B, BY, PW, RD, FC, NG, DG, CT, BR, DG, and C, BR. Okay, yoga poses. We're going back to Darren and Caitlin here. Can you give us a yoga pose, please?
Do you know any?
Like upward facing dog.
Yeah.
What do you reckon that was?
The one one's Happy Baby.
What do you reckon? Upward facing dog.
Yeah, we can go with that one.
All right, we'll go the second one down. The upward facing dog.
And can I get you to demonstrate it?
After the show. After the show.
Okay, upward facing dog for Darren and Caitlin. Gabby and Claudia, can you talk us through the board and give us your best answer?
A little bit better, I think. Top one we think is Happy Baby. And you've got Cat, Bridge, and Cobra. So,
Cobra?
I think we'll go with Cobra, the bottom one.
Cobra.
Cobra. All right, starting with Darren and Caitlin's answer, they said the second one was upward facing dog. Let's see if that's right, and if so, how many people said that? Upward facing dog is correct. How many people were able to decipher it? Only 39. Well done, Darren and Caitlin. It's all come down to this. So, to decide who goes through to play for the jackpot, let's see if Cobra is right and how many people said it. Cobra is right. Can we get down below that red line? Who's it going to be? Oh, not to be. Well done, Darren and Caitlin. You've won the point and the round.
Well played, guys. Good head-to-head there. Running through the board, 39.50. Upward-facing dog and Cobra. Actually very similar. You're on the ground, pushing your pelvis down and trying to get up. They're just slightly different. Cat, you're also on all fours, pushing up your back like an arching cat. That would have scored you 57 points. I really just don't feel like people are getting it at home. Mark, do you want to get involved? Do you want to help me out here?
I do.
Let's get let's go. All right.
Please.
For these remaining poses,
Be gentle, though. It's my first time.
Mark is going to help us out here with these remaining poses.
Okay.
And what we have left is bridge.
Right.
So getting down on your back.
On my back.
On your back. Swing around there. Put your feet in under your knees.
Yep.
And really drive your pelvis up towards the ceiling. Yeah. Drive it right up. Well done. If you said that at home, that was 62 points. And the one at the top there that I'm pretty sure everybody was able to solve is Happy Baby. Now, for Happy Baby, you want to lie on your back and you want to lift those legs up just like a baby, you know, having fun there. Now, spread them apart a little bit.
You sure?
And get your arms. I really feel like you're not getting it. So what we're going to just really just pull it over here. And you just...
This is not my best angle.
I feel like it's my best angle.
Oh, God, you won't get this from Eddie Maguire. Are we done? Okay, all right. Well, bad luck tonight, Gabby and Claudia. But the good news is we will be seeing you next time when you get one more chance to play. Can Darren and Caitlin take out tonight's jackpot? We'll find out after the break. Welcome back to Pointless, where we're in the final round, and father and daughter Darren and Caitlin are the last couple standing, and they'll be leaving here with our highly coveted Pointless trophy. Let's see whether they can also win tonight's jackpot, which stands at $2,000. Now, the key to winning our jackpot is to come up with a pointless answer that none of our 100 people came up with. But first, you must choose a category from these two options, and they are heartthrobs and top 40.
Are you more confident with top 40?
Top 40, yeah.
Top 40? All right, we'll go with top 40.
Top 40. Over to you, Doc.
Right, first up here is Green Day top 40 singles. We're looking for the name of any singles by Green Day that made it into the Australian top 40 as judged by ARIA up to July of 2018. And the second subcategory is In Excess top 40 singles. We would like you to name any singles released by In Excess that charted on the Australian top 40. Very best of luck. We're all stretched up. I can feel a pointless answer coming.
Someone stretched up. All right, well, thank you, Doc. Now, you have 30 seconds to come up with your two best answers, and all you need to win the jackpot of $2,000 is for just one of those answers to be pointless. So let's put 30 seconds on the clock, and your time starts now.
All right, Green Day's for you. They're all yours.
I go on my mind, don't you? You know?
I know a few In Excess top 40 singles.
Yeah, you go.
But Green Day. Think of
I
the
don't
movie.
know.
Think of the movies. We've got 20 seconds left, so think
Just pick in there.
I think you're a pop punk music genre.
Yeah, but I can't. That. Go on.
Right. I wonder in excess we've got Suicide Blonde. We've got I Need You Tonight.
5 seconds.
Just go with them.
All right, that's what
Yeah.
we'll go with those.
Yeah.
All right, your time is up. Let's get your 2 answers and let us know the category those answers relate to.
Yeah, we'll go with the INXS. I'm hoping they're low enough. Suicidal Blonde and Need You Tonight.
All right, let's put those answers up on the board. $2,000. If you do get to take it home, what would you do with it?
We're going on a cruise next year for Caitlin's 21st, so we'll put it towards that. We'll pay for the cruise for that.
Great. Well, happy birthday in advance, Caitlin. There you go. All right. Now, the first answer you gave as an INXS top 40 single is Suicidal Blonde. So, for $2,000, let's see if that is a pointless answer. It's an incorrect answer. I'm sorry, guys, but the good news is you still have one more chance to win. Your second answer is Need You Tonight. It's all come down to this. For $2,000, is Need You Tonight a pointless answer? It's a correct answer. All right. The cruise is riding on this. We want it to be a great 21st birthday for Caitlin. We're getting down there. Good. Oh! Bad luck, guys.
Well played, guys. Tough last round there. Suicidal Blonde was close. The name of the song is, in fact, Suicide Blonde. But it wasn't a pointless answer. That would have scored you 8 points. Some of those other pointless INXS songs, Bitter Tears, Don't Change, Heaven Sent, they were all pointless answers. To find out how you went, just go to Pointless on 10 Play. You guys have been so much fun.
Thank you, Doc. Darren and Caitlin, you played like champions, but just could not take home the jackpot tonight, which means that it rolls over to our next show when we will be playing for $4,000. So, join us next time for Pointless. But for now, it's goodbye from Doc.
Goodbye.
And it's goodbye from me. Goodbye.